TunePocket.com.
I accept Your Excellency's credentials as the Ambassador of the European Union to the Philippines. The Philippines and the EU share a deep respect for democracy and the rule of law. This will serve as a solid foundation for robust cooperation on the basis of mutual trust, respect, and benefit. Ours is a long-standing relationship dating back to 1964. We should continue to redefine, refine, and reinforce our ties in face of new challenges and opportunities. I am encouraged by the convening of the subcommittees under the Partnership and Cooperation Agreement this year. This signifies our shared resolve to implement this landmark agreement, notwithstanding the pandemic. Our priority is to intensify trade and investment through a free trade agreement. We wish to partner with the EU to protect and promote all rights of all, especially the human rights of migrant workers. We are also ready to further enhance cooperation on climate change and the humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. Those most responsible for climate change must be held to account, even as we work together to build our communities, resilience, and preparedness. I thank the EU for its support to our justice sector and peace-building and development efforts in Mindanao, particularly the Bangsamoro. Excellency, the Philippines is ready to work constructively with the EU for the greater good of our peoples. Congratulations, Your Excellency. I wish a successful tour of duty in the Philippines. I welcome you, and may you have a fruitful tour of duty in my country.
May we invite the Ambassador and his entourage for a group photo with the President. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador.
May you have your presidency. Welcome again.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present the Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Federative Republic of Brazil, His Excellency Antonio José Maria de Souza y Silva.
Mr. President, thank you very much for welcoming me here in this beautiful Malacanang Palace. It is a great honor to present to Your Excellency the letter of recall of my predecessor and my letter of credence as Ambassador of Brazil to the Republic of the Philippines. Let me take also this opportunity, Mr. President, to convey to you the best wishes from my President, Mr. Jair Bolsonaro, that he extends to you personally and to the Filipino people. I am deeply grateful and honored to be the Brazilian ambassador to the Philippines. Honored because it's a country that has strong and growing relations with Brazil over the past 71 years. Those 75 years also mark the 75 years of our mutual diplomatic relationship. And I am grateful to my president because my coming to the Philippines was a personal wish I had. And I was lucky and happy that the wish was granted. So there are those two reasons why I would like to extend to you also. Mr. President, our common history in those 75 years has brought about many opportunities and many fields of cooperation. We go from agriculture to new sources of energy. We go from science and technology to trade and investment, and from tourism to mutual political dialogue. Furthermore, Philippines and Brazil, due to the place they hold within their respective regional groups, Mercosur and ASEAN, this can also mean an opportunity to also bring closer together South America to Southeast Asia. Furthermore, Mr. President, I would like to assure you that I will be with my team in Manila, do the utmost to persevere and to strengthen our mutual relations. I would like, Mr. President, if you allow me to tell you that the next time we meet, inshallah, in the future, I may be able to say a few words on your native language. I have already started my classes, but not enough to be able to say anything meaningful to you. Mr. President, finally, our deep recognition to the efforts and the diligence with which your government, your country, your people have faced this tragic pandemic that has affected all of us. I want to congratulate all of you and hope, as we all do, that this period ends soon and life will go back and the Philippines will again follow its path of development and growth. Salam alaikum.
May we invite the ambassador and his entourage for a group photo?
Yes. I am pleased to accept Your Excellency's credentials as Ambassador to Brazil to the Philippines. Brazil is an old friend and partner of the Philippines. With room for growth in our relationship, the horizon is wide as it is bright. Let us work together to intensify bilateral trade and investment exchanges during your tenure, especially in agriculture, biofuels, business process, and outsourcing and logistics. I welcome the delivery of the 6 new A-29 Super Tucano aircrafts from Brazil last year. The partnership in defense and security is important for the Philippines. Let us continue to work together to ensure universal access to the COVID-19 vaccine. This is a principal position which we should continue to push and demand in all available fora. This year marks the 75th anniversary of the establishment of our diplomatic relations. As I affirm the Philippines' commitment to expand bilateral relations with Brazil, let us renew the resolve to take our relations to even greater plane. With the deep mutual understanding between our countries, we hope to continue our collaborative work through shared advocates and advocacies for inclusive growth and sustainable development in bilateral consultations. Congratulations, Your Excellency. May you have a fulfilling stay in the Philippines. And I personally would like to say welcome.
We invite the ambassador and his entourage for a group photo with the president. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador.